Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, The Wealthy Mindset. It's yours truly, Money Making Mitch. And as usual, guys, this is not financial advice. Please do your own due diligence and research. So, as everyone is waiting and anticipating to see what the earnings call look like, but more importantly, the margins and the future guidance. What is happening? Well, Onvo sales rebounded to 1,020 vehicles last week, and NIO just added another 4 charging stations yesterday, bringing our total to 2,459 charging stations. I'm not talking about the battery swapping stations, our infrastructure, where everyone will have to come to us to charge their cars. So while all of this is happening, Englander Englander, a billionaire, nearly tripled his funds position in this hyper-growth EV stock. Englander sold his top advisors were sending shares of Palantir to the chopping block during the September-ended quarter. They were absolutely piling into rapidly growing China-based EV stock NIO. You heard that right. Millennium Management's 13 filing shows that 9,309,333 shares of NIO were purchased, which increased the fund stake by 196.3% in 3 months. So, do you think Englander and this fund is worried about what happens with our earnings call today? Or are they looking into the next 5 or 10 years to increase their their money 50, 100, 1,000-fold? This is how the educated investors think. Sadly, the uneducated investor wants the company to become profitable quick. They want to make up $50,000, $20,000 profit quickly, and they get joyful. But the wealthy mindset thinks like, let it take its time and do what it's doing, because I know we will eventually dominate the landscape and become multi-millionaires. You decide which side of the fence you want to be on. Do you want to be on the side of the fence with Englander, that billionaire, who's not worried about the earnings call this morning? Or do you want to be on the other side of the fence who are thinking, well, we need profitability now? To be upfront, building an auto company from the ground up to mass production isn't easy. We all agree about that. Like virtually all EV producers not named Tesla and BYD, like NIO, is losing quite a bit of money. Xpeng, Li Auto, all of them. Building out the infrastructure needed, and listen to the key word here, building out the infrastructure, which is what even BYD doesn't have, needed to increase output as well as spending big bucks on innovation, likely means NIO will be losing money for years to come, says this article. But it's not going to be for years to come, because of our partnerships that we're making will cause us to become profitable quicker. NIO has also been contending with margin pressure, which was stoked by Tesla slashing the price of its EV fleet on more than a half dozen occasions since 2023. Since the beginning of 2023, Tesla has been doing that because they've been losing market share, and they continue to do so even with the slashing of their prices, because people are waking up and realizing that Tesla is dog poop, cat poop, rat poop, and stinky, smelly bat poop, guano. They are disgusting. It is like driving in the Flintstone era compared to what the Chinese have now. So anyway, it's quickly dashed hopes for the EV margins would be noticeably better than internal combustion engine vehicles. But just because NIO is facing its fair share of challenges, it doesn't mean the company future isn't bright. Now listen up, one and all. The first discernible step NIO has taken in the right decision is to sustainably increase its production since China removed its COVID-19 mitigation measures in December 2022, and supply chains have, for the most part, returned to normal. We've witnessed NIO's monthly output jump from well below 10,000 units to frequently north of 20,000 units. Yet the biggest advantage NIO possesses is its innovation. Both traditional and out of the box, NIO has been introducing at least one new EV annually, and recently launched its Onvo brand, which is less expensive EV that should prove more price competitive with Tesla in China. It also upgraded its fleet to the NT 2.0 platform, which offers improved driver assistance technologies. In terms of out-of-the-box innovation, NIO has been aggressively investing in battery swap stations, which should give the company a distinct EV infrastructure edge over its peers. High-margin battery swaps can be done in mere minutes, less than 3 minutes, and should go a long way in keeping buyers loyal to its brand. That's the keynote here. And should go a long way in keeping buyers loyal to its brand, because once you experience it, you're not going back. Once you experience battery swapping, you're not going back to charging in the freezing cold and rain. You're not going back. You're not going to go and try to get an Xpeng. You're not going to go and try to get a BYD. You're not going to go and try to get a Stellantis and freeze in winter and suffer the heat in summer. You're not going to do that. Superior customer service, technology at the forefront, and infrastructure like no other. That is what NIO has. The other undeniable positive for NIO is its robust cash position. It closed out the June quarter with 5.7 billion in cash equivalents, restricted cash, and various short long-term investments. With losses expected in coming years, NIO has the capital necessary to continue innovating, increasing production, and expanding its EV infrastructure. That's the key, because we're not going to get to a point where our infrastructure is built out in China, bringing in dedicated revenue, where we dominate the landscape. So I hope you guys found this video to be informational, inspirational, and motivational on a Wednesday morning. If so, guys, do not forget to hit that thumbs up, because it takes a lot of time to do these videos and the editing. And if you haven't yet subscribed, you might want to think about doing so, because in this channel, we're waking up the middle class for the first time to get a major piece of the pie from the ground level as to how the game is played on Wall Street. And like 50 said, we get rich or we die trying, guys.